Sa. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Woosah, 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 woosah. I'm just wondering, what is everybody thinking about what's going on with the illegal activity that's happening? What is happening? I am, green screen. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. There we go. I wanted to get the green screen and stuff like that. Yes. What the heck is happening? You guys see this story? I was just talking about the difficulty of us winning. I did a couple of hours slot as I was going on my trip. And by the way, I'm on my trip and I'm in my room. Oh, I'm laying down in this wonderful, 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 wonderful bed. One of the things I love about hotels, guys, you have the right hotel and they have like these amazing beds and these amazing pillows and these amazing like cushion type blankets. I forgot what they call, but they put them in the bed. I need to buy one. They're expensive though for my bed. It just feel amazing. This bed is amazing. Nice, clean, crisp. The room smell great. It's an amazing thing. Anyway, so guys, y'all hear what the hell is going on? Apparently it's called, hey Truth, apparently called Operation Crush. And it so happened that I am out here right now watching one of my favorite content creators. I'm not gonna, show that it's actually playing cards right now. I met her in person and she's been absolutely. I will always remember somebody who has been kind and accommodating and sweet to me, and so I would always follow her and watch her play. she's actually far exceeded us when we first met. She had less subscribers than we did. She's up there. She's way up there, and she's actually rubbing shoulders with a lot of the bigger one percenters of content creators. So I'm very happy and excited for her, and I love to watch her. So right now she's playing a game and stuff like that, and I'm watching. She's live, but anyway. If you know who it is, you guys can watch her, but I'm not going to mention it because this is about a controversy that's happening, and I don't want to associate her name with what I'm about to say. So apparently there's some issues going on right here. There is something going on with the gambling community. People are finding ways back and forth to get the bag. And earlier, when I was driving, I was talking about the algorithm, how we need to support smaller channels, how we need to subscribe, how we need to figure out how to build our channels up, and about collaboration, about mods. I did a whole live about it, about figuring out which game is a good game, with game slot games, figuring out when a game is actually in the taking mode or the eating mode, and whether it's free, whether the UFL is good, whether Puff is good, whether Buffalo is good. Why one moment when everybody's playing one game because it seemed like it's paying and again, no guaranteed payment, YouTube. But why is it the next time we go and we start, hey Tooth, next time we go and play it, it's like it's constantly eating. I talked about several groups that actually collaborates with each other and go up to casinos, and they like once set a group like our Latino group, an Empire. It'll be a bunch of them that come, and they seem like they communicate with each other about which machine to play, and it's one after the other. And Resort is our Asian brothers and sisters that get together. There's a lot of things that are play. But in all these plays, it's like they're figuring out a way, because there's no guarantee when it comes to casino plays, right? So they're figuring out a way how to make it, I guess, more fair. If I want to be gracious, right? Because it's so difficult to win, they're trying to figure out how to make it more fair so that they have a hand of making some money. I talked about last week. I sat next to person, two people that actually got a major just playing 50 cents when I was playing that's UFL, and when I was playing every single denomination. I got so frustrated. I talked about my Grandma Cliff and I playing the Rooster game, and as soon as we got up and left and we came back, somebody sat down. I think it was a husband and wife, or maybe because then I saw another guy, so it could be a family member. Anyway, he got the minor at 250 that we were trying to get the entire time we were sitting there. There was a lot of people that was just winning back to back, hand pay, but then there was a lot of people that was complaining that, especially the last few weeks, that a lot of people that's complaining to us about how they are the slots are mean and that they're always taking and nobody's winning. And I've had several conversations with people. It's like, I just put 2,000, I just put 500, I haven't gotten a bonus. I heard a lot of things. There's been a lot of stuff going on. I also noticed a lot of content creators that's been going on, playing more frequently, have not been playing as much as they used to, because everybody's trying to build up their pockets again, because it's difficult to be a slot content creator, because you're using your own money if you're doing it correctly. Correctly is subjective. So I don't want to dig on anybody, but I don't want to say correctly. It's all subjective, but some people, I think most people use their own money to play, and it's a very difficult content to do. But we do it because we love the gambling, we love the hobby, we love playing slots, we love playing cards. But either way, it's a difficult thing because you have to spend your own money. And if you don't have your own money, then you have to take time to build your money. Also, I talked about subscribers. I talked about how some people, Tasha K, even though I don't like her, and I always say that because even though I talk about her, I always say I don't like her. She did come up with a story, and I credit her, about how in Britain they're doing an entire huge investigation where they are actually, what the terminology? They are actually investigating and actually catching a lot of the troll farms, right? And or the bot farms, meaning that they're saying that there's these organizations that are being paid, just like YouTube, because YouTube does have the same program, but these organizations are being paid to follow certain content creators and give them a lot of views, right? And you could tell which ones they are. Like, for example, she named an organization that she said every time they change their page gets shut down, they create another page, and all of a sudden they put a post and they have 50,000 views, but they only have 2 comments. And I believe it was, who was it? I think it was, not Slot Motion. It was Retired Troll that was saying that there's an easy way to figure out who is actually buying subscribers, because if you have like 6,000, he named something huge. I think he said 600,000 subscribers, but you only have like 8 views or something like that. That's also showing that somebody's buying. Now, is it wrong to buy subscribers? It's hard. For me, it's hard to fight this fight, because I always say, what are we mad at the player, or are we mad at the game? You know what I mean? If there's a way to get things done faster and quicker, depending on how you do it, is it wrong? Because a lot of us are working so hard, and we asking for subscribers. We are playing these slots. We are using our own money. We're spending our own time, and we're not getting the subscribers that we need. There's different people that's doing different techniques. You have different content creators, especially the 1%. I call anybody who has over 1,000 subscribers as the 1%. 1% of the community. A lot of them, they work with each other. Of course, there are several that are at war with each other, like, 2 specific facets that are at war with each other. And we don't want to get involved. We want to support everybody, but you have some of the 1%ers that are actually coming together and supporting each other to build up their channel, but not many of them are reaching back to pull up the smaller channels. They pull up some of the mid channels, like, depending on who you meet and stuff like that. If you have the right connection, you could get into the environment or the gathering of the bigger channels and stuff like that. And if you're lucky and they like you, and if they connect with you, they may be able to help expand your channel. Like one of the people that I met in life, I think that's what's going on, and I think she's more than deserves it. But I see that's happening. To other people, it's not happening so much, but to her, I've seen decline. And it's about connection and collaboration, right? You see, I see other people who are actually connecting, collaborating. They're meeting each other at different locations. But again, as I said in my previous channel, it looked like the people that's actually collaborating are pretty much the same people. They are pretty much the same people. Your favorite way to observe new games. Oh, cute. Anyway, apparently YouTube have this new uh, sticker thing that you can play with. So another thing I was talking about is that like a lot of the people who actually meet up and collaborate, right? They are people when you look at them, and I enjoy watching everybody's slots. Is no shade. I think everybody's warm and personable, and I would love to collaborate with them. A lot of time when I see them, it's like they the people that are meeting up and collaborate, they seem to be connected somehow, either in the same. They just seem to be alike, and that's how it is, right? When you meet people, you normally gravitate people that thinks like you or act like you or do the same thing that you do. So a lot of them seem to be like each other when I see them together because I love the collaboration. Because I watch every collaboration. Like for example, there's a group that's actually going to Reno. I think the Big Slaughter was talking about it. They're meeting with Clarissa, I think Carissa Slots, and they're going to Reno, and a bunch of them are getting together to play. I think Beans are going to be there, so it's cool to see them together, right? When what is his name? This the salsa tournament by Lou. I forgot Lou's wife's name. Oh my God, forgive me for not knowing their name. But they do it. They used to do it every year, where they have a lot of the mostly Latino uh, channels come together, and they do a annual trip with all the Latinos. Every people could come, obviously. Black channels could come. And other people, but it's a lot of the time when I was watching it, which was amazing. I spent like an entire weekend watching them. It was the most fun I've had, and watching slots, having a different channel, had half an hour. I thought it was great. But also them, they get together and they create a community, and the community is mostly Latinos, right? So there's, so I just find it interesting, and that's how everything is going. I would love to see more of, especially the one percenters, reach back and pull people in that they could support and help. That is not exactly like them, meaning that it's not part of the same circle, the same belief, the same movement. Because the thing is, if you become a one percenter and you start making that kind of money, then you're not going to necessarily want to pull back somebody who's new. You want to stay within your same crowd because some people feel if you help somebody brand new, then you're giving them a handout. You understand what I'm saying? I talked about that. I also talked about, I noticed a lot of the content creators are now asking for subscribers during their live, where I haven't seen that much. And the reason why I was paying attention to that is like, again, Carissa Slots, her husband, the one that sings Johnny Cash song, he was saying, please subscribe. And he's like, I know a lot of people are going to be saying that, I'm begging for subscribers. How am I begging subscribers? And yet I have money enough to gamble. I found it interesting when he said that, because I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember him constantly asking for subscribers like that before. Maybe now he's noticing that he's doing it to bring in more subscribers and people are criticizing. Whereas a lot of us, especially the smaller channels, we've been asking for subscribers forever. Like, this is what we need, right? Why do we need subscribers? To build up, because YouTube is run by algorithm. The more subscribers, the more views we have, is the more that we are put in other people, FYP page, right? And people could click, and it could build us up, and it could get advertisers interested in us, and we could have other opportunities which would make us more successful, which would bring in more funds if that's where we want to go. But it would bring us an opportunity to do what we love to do. Right? So I talked about all of this for, I think, about 2 hours. I was talking about different things. There was a time where I didn't even I was talking and nobody could hear me. Apparently, I went mute somehow, even though my mic wasn't mute, but I think I was in the area. So I was talking about all this. What's the game? How to get more subscribers? Because Grandma Flip and I are trying to get 5,000 subscribers. We're on a 5,000 subscriber campaign. Please, if you come on our channel, please help us get to 5,000 subscribers. But that's just the beginning. After the 5,000 subscribers, we want to double up to get 10,000 and 20,000. We really are interested in staying in this community, and we want to do it the right way. And the right way is to go to these casinos, use our own money, use our own time, and just really enjoy the game. But we also want to be authentic about it. So I talked about authenticity. I talked about why some of the bigger channel may not want to collaborate with, like, for example, with somebody like me, right? Because I would love to collaborate with the bigger channel, but they may not find me appealing because I'm very polarizing. I'm very direct. I'm very on point. I'm very authentic. And the type of slot channels that I like is authentic, real people. Not that I don't like the very happy-go-lucky slot channels. I do. In fact, I watch everybody. So I can't say which is right, which is wrong. I'm just saying that I guess for me, because I'm such a entity, such a polarizing person, that I want to be able to hang around, talk to people who are real, who understands the personality. And you can be happy-go-lucky and still be real and authentic, but I want somebody who feel comfortable cursing a troll out. If a troll get out of hand, I want somebody to tell a troll to go jump somewhere. You know what I mean? I want to be able to be mad when I lose. I want to be able to pop a screen because I almost broke a screen one time because it was eating too much. I want to be able to just be my true self. And sometimes for a lot of the communities, they don't like that. They also don't like, some of the bigger side channels don't like that either, because they want to be happy-go-lucky. I also talked about a content of one of my favorite people that used to watch our channel. Her name is Julie. I see her on other channels where she used to always write some beautiful like lines like, keep it positive, be positive, Mama Flip, Grandma Flip, keep it positive. She don't come to our channel anymore because I know she got sick and tired of me cussing out the slot machines. But she doesn't come to our channel anymore, but which is okay. But I love when she used to come and say, keep it positive. I see her on other slot channels talking about keep it positive, and I love that. I talked about the different mod fathers, mod mothers, or the moderators. Does the moderators make the channel grow, or does the moderators go to the channel that's already growing, right? I talked about the fact that some moderators are very, very, very strict when it comes to the creators and stuff like that. They take the channel as if they're their own, and sometimes that's scary. I talk about and what type of moderators do you want in your channel, and I talked about how creators need to have their own ownership of their channel. They have to be able to create a room the way they want their channels to be run, even with the moderators. And I talk about how we run our channel where we do a lot of incognito videos, so we need our content creators to be engaged in the chat because we can't necessarily be engaged in the chat. So I talk about all this. So I went on and on for hours talking about different things. Please check out the previous live. And then I'm about to go to bed and I see this nonsense. Apparently, there is an entire shenanigans going on. So it's a two-part shenanigans. One where they have different sports club, I guess online online sports for the NFL. One set of operation is that some of these online sporting um, companies somehow or the other are getting inside information of when, and this has been going on for years. I don't know why everybody acting like this is something new, like the current. And okay, I'm not talking politics, but these kind of things have been happening for a long time. If you go back many years, I forgot who is the famous. Is it the Red Sox? I think it was the Red Sox. One of the most famous Red Sox players many years ago. And I don't want to. I gotta Google it because I don't want to name him. But I believe that they fought for many years to be placed in an NFL. what is it called? Not league, to receive. Uh, it's almost like a Grammy. Oh, I'm horrible with sports. But every sport, I think the NFL, is it not NFL? Is it the basket? Because that's a basketball. Anyway, the fact is, you know what it is. So you get the highest award, and your numbers is put in the plaque and stuff like that. I forgot what it's called. Shannon Sharp brother just got one just the other day. So anyway, I'm talking in tongue because I'm not looking on my Google Chrome, so I'm just talking. So y'all know already. So this one, I think it was the Red Sox because he was caught gambling. He never was able to be part of the get that reward because he was a famous, very professional, not professional, but a famous player, and he wasn't able to get himself one of those big awards. And unfortunately, he passed away and was never. He kept on appealing the NFL decision for him to get that big award, but they never allowed it, and then he passed. So I think his are still trying to get him a postpartum award, a post award. But anyway, so I say this. Why do I say all this? Even back in the days, they've been cheating and doing all kind of stuff when it comes to these sports. So I don't understand why is it all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, they've been doing it. So anyway, what's going on with this operation is two things is holding. You have the online sporting, and it seems like people are getting inside information of when a player is hurt. Apparently, LeBron James' name came in because his ankle was hurt, and they found out about it. And as a result, some people was able to make some money as a result of his injury. There was somebody else who got hurt, and I think this is the player. The picture in the middle. He got hurt, and he told a friend that he was injured, and that friend sold that information. And some people was able to make money, and others lose money as a result of inside. So that's one part of it. That's the sport online. The one I'm interested in is the actual card operation. The gambling card operation. That's what I'm interested in. Apparently, and you know a lot of our big slot players, they playing these cards. All right, they playing these cards. So apparently what's happening with the cards is that people are coming in and they have a special X-ray table to read the cards. They have extra contact lenses to read the cards. It seems like almost everybody is in it, except for some of the players. Meaning the person that's hosting the party, the person that's renting the gear, the other players. Sorry, I wasn't on Wi-Fi. So apparently this is huge. Sorry, I wasn't on Wi-Fi. So apparently this is huge now. This is huge now to the point where they're making a big a royal flush. It's called Operation Royal Flush. They're making a huge deal out of it. They arrested 30 people, including these famous people right here. But these famous people was also connected with the whole NFL insider trading information. And I think the coach was the one that was involved with the whole card shark type of cheating with the X-ray tables and the see-through contact lenses and all that stuff like that. And they all mention the fact that the mafia is associated with it. So here's my thing, and I'm just saying, I'm just asking this question. It has always been a thought that the biggest group that owns a lot of these casinos are people of certain nationalities, right? And some of these people are also known that back in the days, let's go back in the days to Dean Martin, Sinatra, and all that stuff like that. All of the people the big men that actually helped build Vegas and especially Atlantic City back in our days are the ones that was part of a big community in which they did everything they can to build these various casinos. At the end of the day, the casinos became legal, everything became legal. But a lot of the families are still, if they're not still part of the casino world, they're still part of the gambling world. So can you imagine if somehow, some way, while they are investigating these type of not legal activities, right? Can you imagine if we find out that there are some other BS that's happening right now? Because I just have to take a moment because there is a battle between two very big, and I'm not going to name them. Look at my channel. You see I talked about it. Two huge content creators that I consider one percenters. They are fighting each other right now on allegations that one of them is playing with fake money because of the fact that they are not using real money when they play. Also, they're part of a shady online thing. So there's already been a communication when it comes to that. There's always been a conversation when it comes to that. Now you have Operation Royal Flush. Would it be crazy if we find out that Operation Royal Flush is bigger than just the NFL? Is bigger than just these private parties? Would it be crazy if we find out that there's more than one way to actually be making, and I'm not approving. I don't approve. I'm all about, because gambling has to be done correctly. And we know gambling is gambling. There's no guaranteed win and stuff like that. But I'm just listening to what they discovered tonight. I wondered, how wouldn't it be interesting if we found out that there was more going on with these casinos than we know? That's what I want to say. Because I was saying that so many people has come to me complaining about the casinos, about the money that's being put in, about the lack of bonuses. Other people are talking about the lack of people. A lot of people, content creators, are talking about the lack of algorithm, right? This is where the Tasha K story about them breaking, they're actually fighting. In Britain, they're actually discovering a lot of bot farms or bot organization, and they're breaking them up and they're arresting people because it's illegal to sell bots, to fake somebody channel, and then you get into the conversation of, are they more successful than the people who's actually doing the work? Like, for example, if you have a content creator who has hundreds of thousands of subscribers and a lot of them are fake because they're either buying it or they're working through a farm, right? A bot farm. Is it fair to say that they are popular, more popular than the people that's actually working hard in getting these subscribers legally? If they have the money and they're able to buy these subscribers, because again, YouTube does have a program where if you buy your other social media has a program. If you purchase, you can purchase, give some money so that your channel will be shown to a bigger audience. If you pay for that, that is something that they do. So is it fair to the rest of us who don't have the money to do that? Is the people that's buying the subscribers, and some people call it buying subscribers, other people is calling paying for advertisement. Is it fair to say that they are more credible, they are more popular than the rest of the people that's actually working every day and axing and spending their money and time to get the subscribers through the grassroots version? I don't know. All of this stuff is, I don't know. I don't know. But to see the report tonight about how they are trying so hard to find and take down these illegal, these organizations that are illegal as far as gaming, and we're just going to call them gaming, is very interesting to me. It's also interesting to me about why they focusing on that. Is it because they feel that the people that's doing this, obviously it's unethical to be using to be cheating. Obviously that's obviously. But a lot of people are already, if we're talking about who we're talking about, a lot of them already been cheating for years. So the reason why a lot of them got where they are is because they cheated. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the community itself, like single out the actual gaming community. I'm talking about overall in the overall world where we are now. A lot of people who are where they are has used different undermining techniques in order to get where they're going, in order to make their money, in order to get the power. That's what they're doing. So why are they now going after other people that's doing it? Why are they hating on other people to the point where they are finding out and digging and clawing and shutting down these farms, these bot farms, or they're shutting down, or they're trying to find out people who doing insider trading? Come on now, there been this insider trading happening for years. Most of the most powerful people that's currently now has been insider trading and making mad money. So why are they now chasing after these organizations? Why? What is happening? And with that said, though, are they doing it in order to help the casino? Are they doing it in order to keep everyone, keep this, the gaming fair? But how fair is it when people are always going to the casino and they're saying that these slot machines are taking, eating, and people are just hard up and losing a hand over foot in order to do these contents, in order to get these algorithms going, in order to get these subscribers, to build a channel, to build the subscribers? You know what I'm saying? How is that fair? Like, how is what's happening now fair? Right? You have the 1%ers, God bless them. A lot of them have been doing it for many years, 5, 6, 7, 13 years, and building it up. And they deserve where they are. But you have a lot of us who's on the lower, the much lower kill, and we're finding it hard to get 10 subscribers per video. We have to constantly ask. You have YouTube that's not sharing the content like as wide as they could. At least that's what a lot of people are saying. You have people that's actually watching, because you will turn around and you see that you have like 7,000 views, like 7.6 thousand views or 12,000 views, but yet you're lucky if you get 20 subscribers. So is it because the people are watching or the people that was watching before? If you have 4,000 subscribers already and you get 7.6 views, obviously there's more than 4,000 people are watching. And why isn't the other 3,000 subscribing? Is it because they don't like you? Because they don't like the content? They don't like low rolling? We don't know. And why is it that we only getting 7,000 views any which way, whereas the other content creators are getting 20,000, 30,000, 50,000? Well, I'm being a little crazy, but you know what I'm saying? So it's all a game. It's all a trick. It's all a trick. So why are they now trying to investigate all of these different organizations? What's up with that now? And if they are investigating all these outside influencers trying to make money because playing, according to people playing at the casino, is so hard, and because it's hard to know which denomination, which slot is actually played, because that's what gambling is. Gambling is gambling. There's no guarantee. So it's hard to even break even when you play in the casino, and that's what you sign up for, to be a content creator. So we know that. We also know that people are trying different techniques to make it easier to, like, if not even break even, but to not lose as much. So are these investigations to stop these other methods and techniques for people to win? Are they trying to investigate and close them down in order to help casinos? And with that said, with so many people are losing, at the end of the day, are we comfortable enough to say that these casinos are not doing things too? I'm not saying they are. I'm just wondering. This is just a conversation. Just a conversation. And another reason, besides this, another reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of these casino heads are very powerful and they pick and choose. And it never occurred to me until I started seeing what's happening, of how things are maybe being manipulated. It didn't occur to me until what happened to us, that how things are being manipulated, because who would have known that someone that's part of the executive team could ban a channel or remove a channel because of something that they say, when we are supposed to be in a society that allows us to speak our minds in English way? Who would know that there are a group of people that are doing investigation, and you have no criminal investigation? You're a tax-paying, honest human being, and they could just decide arbitrarily to remove your access just because they're pissed off about what you say. That's crazy. So if they could do that, if they could all sit in a room and make these decisions like that, that could impact our channel, that impact our lives, that impact what we want to do for a living, that what we enjoy, hobby, what else can they be doing? What else can we be doing? And why is it the law, or a certain segment of the law, are pretty much just concentrating on one segment of what is happening in the gambling world? Are they also paying attention to the possibilities that some of these people that's in charge are making it harder for us to have a fair playing field? I don't know. So anyway, I don't know. I'm just talking. That's out of my head before I go to bed. I'm just talking. I'm wondering what everybody think about what's going on as far as this investigation about Operation Royal Flush. And also all the other stuff I had to say in my previous live about us, about people collaborating, about the algorithm, about the bot farms, about is it fair that people pay for subscribers even though they kind of saying they pay for additional advertisement. Like, is it fair? Is any of this thing fair? Is any of this fair? I'm wondering what everybody's thinking. All right, let me go to bed. But this story is going to stay interesting for me. Like, I'm going to keep a very close eyes because I want to know, especially, I haven't seen anything when it comes to the slots though, but the cards, because I don't play cards. I don't play Royal Flush or anything. I don't play those card games. But I'm just curious. If they continue digging, will they find out there's more things? Why do they? There's more ways to have the casinos have more leverage as far as winning than the people that's playing. Does the casino has more chips on their side? Are they doing stuff to ensure that they are constantly winning? Are they being fair? Because if these operations, if people are looking to these operations and people are getting caught, are they cashing them to help casinos because they want, or to help the legal gaming? Wow. Anyway, it's a lot. It's a lot. Again, I'm just talking just to talk. There's so much going on, but definitely check out Operation Royal Flush. Let me know what you guys think. Is everything stacked against us as content creators? Is YouTube also stacked against us as content creators? Um, it is a lot, truth, right? Truth, I'm just talking a lot, right? It is a lot if you start thinking about it in my life. I'm just like going, I'm just going out. It's so much. It's so much. And at the end of the day, all we want to do is to be able to play, have a fair playing field, use our content, use our channel, use our funds to not only entertain ourselves but to entertain others and to have people appreciate what we're doing to help build us up so that we could be able to enjoy. We don't want to. None of us want to constantly lose money with our hobby. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And if we constantly losing, a lot of content creators are constantly losing. Why is that? Is it because something else is going on similar to Operation Royal Flush? Is that what's happening right now? Is there anything that's going on? Oh, so he did something. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So I see Mr. Handpay is doing something for Jackpot Judo. Okay, that's nice. I don't know why, he keeps going to that same casino all the time. But, that's Mr. Handpay. One day, I'm gonna watch and see how him and that casino play out at the end of the day. And that was 4 hours ago. I want to see how Mr. Handpay is going to end up with that casino. I want to see. I want to see how it works. But anyway, anybody that's willing to help, hey, even if they are not the right type of people, anybody able to help. And this is where it gets even more complicated because there are people out there organizations out there that are using their influence, their power to hurt others. Let's just say that. Now, yes, let's just say that. So there's so much stuff going on. So there is a lot of there's a lot of these casinos. There's a lot. It's a lot to say. There's a lot to say. I'm just watching. I'm just watching. I'm just watching and then building my channel. At the end of the day, we as content creators want to have a fair playing field, right? All of us. We want to be able to at least step in to a place where we feel that we have a fighting chance, right? So anybody that's technically cheating is hurting that fighting chance, and it's wrong. But yet, as someone who knows a lot of players, because I live in a community full of players, full of hustlers, can I hate the player? Or can I hate the game? Or can I just watch and be at awe, like, oh shit, they actually tried it. They actually tried it. They actually tried it. They actually made all this money because they're trying to beat the system. Oh, I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. Everybody should have a fair playing field. A lot of people be pushing, like, if you work hard and you do things the right way and you pull yourself by the bootstrap, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. That is not necessarily true, but that's what we hope for. So all of these investigations that's going on as far as finding ways that people are illegally trying to make money, I find that interesting. But I'm also wondering if they are looking at everybody equally, or they're focusing on certain areas in order to help the casinos. I'm just wondering. It's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, guys, sorry for my late rambling and stuff like that, but let me know what you're thinking about Operation Royal Flush. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you're thinking about the algorithm. Let me know what you're thinking as far as, other people buying, if it's okay with you that people are buying subscribers. What do you think about the channels that are struggling to get subscribers? What do you think about that? I've been listening to you. I love. Oh, thank you, Truth. You're so sweet. Thank you. Because sometimes I rant. So this is one of my ranting. Thank you. I always appreciate that you're here and you're listening to me. I'm just ranting right now. It's just because I just spent 2 hours talking about how we're supposed to help each other, and this came up, so I'm just ranting. But I want people to tell me, what do you guys think about this story, about people now working? Is it a Robin Hood thing? Remember the movie Robin Hood? Is it a Robin Hood thing? All these different people are out here. They're trying to beat the system. They're trying to beat the system. YouTube, this is a conversation. I'm not glorifying what they're doing because I don't want YouTube to strike or warn me. That's not what I'm saying, YouTube. I'm actually talking about a story. I want people to give me a feedback. What do people think about it? The bot farms, the people that buy subscribers, the people that's doing all these various techniques, as something as simple as our Latinos brothers and sisters coming together as a group to these various casinos, and they talking to each other and they strategizing and seeing which slot machine is playing and how they know which one is about to be hot or which one is taking or eating. Is it fair? Is it fair what they're doing in order to keep the playing field even? Because nobody's getting rich, really. Maybe except for some of these guys. But no one is getting rich. A lot of us is just trying to make do. So, I wonder what everybody think, guys. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let us know how can we build our channels, the smaller channels. Let us know, what do you think of the bigger channels collaborating with each other? Let us know what you think about maybe the smaller channels pulling people up by the bootstrap and helping people. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that Mr. Handpay is helping Jackpot Judo, because Jackpot Judo is going through a horrific time in his life, and we should. And I also shared the GoFundMe. Please share the GoFundMe because it's horrible, and stuff like that. So I'll leave it there because I'll leave it there because I'll leave it there. But there's other helps, other people who requested help that has not gotten help by certain people. So I'll just leave it there because right now I don't want to connect to put anything else on the Jackpot Judo. I think a lot of people should help him and his family. He has 4 beautiful children. He lost and love his life. So I'll leave it there. So please follow and go to the GoFundMe. I'll talk about what happened another time. I don't want to do it there. But at the end of the day, guys, what do you think about what's going on with the casinos? What's going on with the algorithm? What's going on with the bot farming? They're shutting down the bot farms in England. Is it going to be happening? Apparently, it's happening now in United States because now they shut down this apparently illegal mafioso type of card games where people have like see-through contact lenses and x-ray tables and mark cards. Oh my God. Then now you have the online sports are now getting inside traders information too, and people are making money illegally off of that. And this all goes back to the two of the biggest 1%ers are fighting about fake money being played in a casino. It's crazy. So let me know what you guys think. All right. Thank you for being here again, Truth. Good night. Other people, please like, subscribe, and share. And please follow besides, along with, not besides, along with following the bigger channels, please consider following the smaller channels because we really, really need your help to build our channel up. So, good night, good night. I'm supposed to be up for a whole day of training tomorrow. So, good night. Thanks, Jude. Okay, good night.